is does King Randor's, of course it's the wrong head, here's his right head. Does his armor fit on this He-Man right here? So let me go ahead and find the video really quick so I can see your guys' comments. And there it is. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down. And let's see who is on. Katrina, thanks for joining us. Matthew, thanks for being here. Is there an error? Hopefully there's no error. I did start the video a little late, so we shall see. Hopefully not. If you see an error, let me know. I may have messed the title up. We'll see. All right, so let's get busy and see if we can do this. I got some hot water here ready to go. Let me get these He-Man figures out of the way so I can slide my hot water. There we go. Let me grab a tray. There's a tray. Oh, this way I don't get water all over my desk. Everything is just in the way. In the way, man. It's so funny. My grandson is over today, and he grabbed my 40th anniversary He-Man with the metal weapons. And I'm like, oh, dude, put that down. I said, here, you can play with this one, which I know this one has the free shorts and technically is worth more. I don't want to mess with the metal weapons. He's only 5 and he gets pretty rough. I don't want to see him hurt himself accidentally. And so he goes, what if I break them? I said, don't break them, man. Just be careful. I said, well, he goes, well, you have 2. And I said, well, I do have 2. It doesn't mean you can just break them. I said, if you break them, then I know that you're not capable of handling collector's figures. And so I explained to him these are figures that adults pose and put on their shelves as opposed to his origins that you play with. But it was kind of funny. He ended up chewing on his head, though. I'm like, dude, get it out of your mouth. Don't put it in your mouth. And then he never seen Too Bad before. So he was like, why is that guy stuck together? And so it's time to watch the 2000X episode with him so he can see why Too Bad is stuck together. So I got to find that. I tried finding it online with no avail, but I do have the DVDs, and I do have a digital copy somewhere that I burned from the DVDs, or ripped from the DVDs. So we'll have to watch that together and check out why Too Bad is Too Bad. Fun fact, Master Universe toys taste like vanilla pudding. I would believe that after watching his face today. Yep, I wasn't going to actually do a video tonight, Jinxie, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyway, so just because this question came up. So there you go. So let's start by taking off his armor. That's probably the easiest thing to do. It's funny, I had to hurry and rebuild this figure because I didn't have one that was complete, so I had to find his wristband and a hand and everything else, and now I'm just pulling him apart right away. Let's go ahead and get him ready. I need to find that He-Man Skeletor 2-pack just for the He-Man. Yeah, I don't know. It's more for the Skeletor, because the He-Man you could buy by itself right now as a 40th anniversary deal, but you can't buy Skeletor by himself. And the Skeletor is like way cooler. See, let me pull down the Skeletor again to check this out. Oh, look how cool that Skeletor looks from that anniversary pack. That is the reason to buy it. Not for the He-Man figure. The metal weapons is kind of a cool thing. I have to admit, I did try making a metal sword in the past, as you guys know. So I do like the metal weapons, but I didn't like the furry shorts, so I actually put all the metal stuff and the good armor onto the regular released figure. All right, so let's go ahead and get this off. Hey, Adrian, thanks for joining us. Glad you made it here. I know my poor wife. Why are you doing a video so late? Actually, his video is a little bit of therapy for me, too. I just heard some sad news tonight, and I'm kind of a little bit amiss. So if I seem a little off, that is why. So the therapy session with Hebro. See, you guys are my therapy. How crazy is that? You know, I really like the skin tone they made this figure. I kind of want a whole entire figure in this body with that skin tone. It's a really good skin tone, and very few of our figures have that exact skin tone. So usually they're kind of jaundicey in color. All right, so now Is this going to fit over his head? It is. Otherwise I have to pull his head off. So let's go ahead and just stick that over his head. Open up his sides. I'm sure it's going to fit because his torso is way smaller than Come on, you can do it. You can do it. That one side's always more difficult. It's not because it's tight, it's just because it's... There we go. And just like with the other figure, we see that it does fit, but it does have that little bit of belly showing. Now, of course, you could put this on and hike it all the way up to a mini skirt size, but I would suggest using either a gold or red balloon, or maybe in a black one, and putting it underneath right here to cover his midsection. Oh, this side came undone. Maybe it won't fit. Maybe I'm being a little too quick to see. Yeah, it is kind of tight on this side now, and this was the easy side a minute ago. Yeah, it is actually kind of tight. It is actually tighter than it was on the Classics figure. That's surprising. I mean, the gap's not huge. Actually, you know what? That'd make an awesome Jitsu armor. That would. That'd make a really cool Jitsu armor. Oh, yeah. Let's put the cape on him, too. Oh, over your hair, over your chin. You can fit. You can fit if you want to. There we go. Now, I don't have a Jitsu to stick it on, so I could show you guys, but... Ta-da! So, there you go. Let me go and check out your guys' comments. Yes. Let's see. Hebro, isn't Jitsu's armor the same as Randor's? Normally it's very similar, except for the paint job. So you can see here is, where is my Jitsu? There he is. I actually traded the armor. This is the same armor. I guess I didn't trade it. You know what? I think I might have. Well, I don't think I have my Randor armor anymore. What the heck? No. So I went and got another Jitsu because I lost my other Jitsu. I should have stole the armor on. So my Randor is actually wearing Jitsu's armor. The original Randor armor had less paint on it, and I thought it should have more gold. So I don't even know where the original Randor armor even went to because I lost my Jitsu somewhere. Where did that Jitsu go? Okay. Let me look at my secondary box and see if I can find them. You guys can stare at these two together side by side while I look for the Jitsu armor. The Randor armor, sorry. Nope. I'm missing a box of figures. There they are. They're behind some octopuses. How did these octopuses get around here? You're like, why does Hebro have all those cool octopuses? I'm working on a new Merman video by using this figure back here from Power Rangers. That's a future video that we'll be having. There he is, amongst my golden books. So here is King Randor's armor. I knew I had it somewhere. I put him in my secondary box of figures. Second string figures. So you can see, here is the Randor armor and here's the Jitsu armor. So they are similar. But it just didn't make sense that Randor got less gold on his armor and Jitsu got more. So Jitsu, Randor. Now I know they wanted the cross piece to match, the stuff that he has on his motif or whatever, but oh, I'm just knocking stuff over left and right. Nice, Timothy. I'm glad you like that idea. Making a vintage Randor with Jitsu armor, and you know what? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and stick this Randor armor on our Origins Jitsu. I was gonna pull his head off. It's just so much easier. Let's just see what it looks like on Origins. Origins Jitsu, because I don't have the MasterVerse Jitsu. So you're gonna lose your King Randor armor. His head's stuck on there. Into the vat of water. Ooh, blub, 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 blub. Blub, 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 blub. I'll tell you where the rebel base is. Blub, 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 blub. I can't believe Jitsu's now a good guy in the new storyline, because he became the new Skeletor in the other storyline. In Classics, he became the new bad leader, and now he's supposed to be a good guy. I mean, I can't believe the roles they keep switching him. It's like, make up your mind, Mattel. Make up your mind. You're killing us. Jitsu on the right has horrible eyes. Okay, let's take a... That's why I bought a second one. Now I remember, because... his eyes. I remember going to the store trying to find one. The eyes weren't quite so bad. Oh man, that is funny. All right. Where is that armor? There it is. Dun dun dun. I tell you, this King 2000X King Randor has so many possibilities. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's get his head back on. Get your head on, man. Oh, that looks cool. Ha ha, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Now, if you want, you could probably even stick on the bottom loincloth piece, wherever I stuck it at. But I don't think it's necessary. I think it kind of takes away from the Jitsu vibe. Yeah, I would forego the bottom half. Looks better that way. That does look cool. This raises Jitsu to a whole new level. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's funny, when I was a kid, Jitsu was actually more of a good guy too. And my kids actually called him $1 Million Hand, because they thought his hand was made of gold. So that's what they called him, $1 Million Hand. They never called him Jitsu. That does look cool. Man. I gotta find another 2000X King Randor, because I think my Jitsu gets to keep that armor, because that looks righteous, dude. Yeah, very Shogun-ish. There you go. And now he's got shoulder armor too, so that's a huge plus. When you're swinging a sword around, having that shoulder armor to protect you from that sword swiping down, oh yeah, that just looks way cooler. So cool. Yeah, this should make more, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. It was probably one of those flukes. They just made a few to start with. I mean, you can look on Big Bad Toy Store, you'll see the past waves. They got tons of them now. So I wouldn't fret about it too much. I'm sure we'll all get more soon. Now I'm bummed, because I really like my 2000X King Randor. But the armor looks so cool on him. I don't want to give it up and put it back on King Randor. Oh, the choices, the decisions, what to do. Maybe this will be my King Randor for a while until I get yet another one. How does it fit on vintage Jitsu? Oh, I don't think I have it vintage Jitsu anymore. Let's take a look and see. Well, I don't have a vintage Jitsu, but I have a vintage Fisto, which has the same size body. So let's take a look and see. Yes, this is actually Fisto. It's not He-Man. I was in the middle of making a Wonder Bread He-Man, and so that's why he's half done with his, you know, brown shorts, black armor, He-Man head. Wrong arm still. I need to get the right arm. Right arm, man. So let's go ahead and take off this official black armor from the 80s. Oh, the head. Will it fit through the head? That's the key. So I'm not sure how big Jitsu's head is compared to He-Man's. I think He-Man's head's actually larger, but that could be a problem. Oh, cool. It fits on. Righteous. I told my wife it'd be a short video. She told me she was tired. I'm sitting here making it extra long now by doing all these other things. That will fit. That will work because this is the Jitsu body underneath here, the same size, where it has a little bit larger chest than a standard Moto figure. Now, he does have the kind of a belly shirt going on, unless you press it down. But very cool. All right. Anyway, like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm going to go ahead and end this video now and give my poor wife a break. And I will see you guys next video. Make sure if you enjoy the videos that you share them. Sharing actually works the best for spreading the word and getting more audience. And that always makes it more fun in the chats. So share the videos. And I will see you guys next video. And I'm going to have to be on the hunt for a new 2000X King Randor. Now this one right here I actually got from a friend. He sent it to me. And oh man, it was so cool. In fact, I believe he's here on the chat now. If he wants to sound off and say who he is. So many possibilities. Look at how cool that is. Matt, if you want to tell everybody who you are, man. You're the awesome dude that gave me this figure. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of the evil-eyed Jitsu. It is hilarious. I love it. It's like he sees all directions at once. Triclops beware. He can see on both sides. Oh! So it's like those lizards, you know, that can see all around and their minds can interpolate both field of views at the same time. No one will sneak up on me. No one will sneak up on me. Actually, it looks kind of like Bart's or Homer Simpson, kind of. That's funny. What are those octopus things? Oh, I spent years trying to find the perfect octopus to go with my merman. And this, let's see. Yes, this is the one right here. It is so cool. I do have a secondary backup one that came out years later, but it's not made as good. You can see it's all hollow, and it's the same company, and it's not rubber on the back. But this one here has got a little mouth on the bottom too. And it's just cool, creepy. And these were ones I bought before that, trying to make it work. So I went through a ton of different octopuses trying to find the right one that I wanted to use. I want the white ninja, says Mike. All right, anyway, until next time, good journey. Bye now. Good journey.